Hey Andy, how are you today? Can you check if all good, if you can speak? Hey, hello everybody, thank you for joining. Let's wait just a few minutes for more people to join and we will start. Meanwhile, I will ask you to repost this X space and share it with your community so more people can join. And also uh, today we're gonna have a giveaway for best three questions. We will send our listeners a gift, Binance swag. So yeah. Hello, everybody. Hey, Andy.
Hey, hi. Sorry, I got some technical issue, but I think I think now I'm back.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. How are you today?
I'm really good. Just a tiny bit busy. I can be a
Mm-hmm.
lot better. Yeah,
Yeah, amazing. I think we will have like AMA for 1 hour, so it will be good.
sure, no problem.
Great. So, yeah, I guess we can start if you're ready. I will start with just first of all, I'm Diana. I'm Binance Community Associate. Today we have X Space with my guest Andy Lian on the topic meme coins or memes to millions. So basically, we're gonna talk about memes, about Andy's vision, about his background. I think that it will be really interesting because I'm really excited for this. And I will not go through the like my introduction and the introduction of this X space too long. I just want to thank you, first of all of you to join us, and also want to thank Andy uh, for agreement to join my X space. I'm really happy to talk to you today. And yeah, just a bit short reminder, please leave your questions in the comments, or at the end we will have a part like open mic, so you will be able to request a microphone, ask your questions, and we will have three winners, like three best questions that Andy and me will like, and we will send Binance swag to these winners. So yeah, leave your comments and also share your feedback with me. Which topics would you like to see in the future, and etc. So let's start. First of all, I want to start with a kind of blitz round. I'm doing this sometimes with my speakers. So, and if you're ready, it will be a short questions. So basically, you need to answer like yes or no, to warm up a bit before we start with some long questions.
No problem. Just get it going. No problem at all.
Okay, amazing. So, first question, can meme coins ever have real utility?
Yes, but not at the beginning stage. Yeah. You
Okay.
want you want short answers, right? Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the short answer,
Yep.
Amazing. Will we see a major new meme coin trend in the next year?
Yes, definitely.
Amazing. Then are meme coins more about community than technology, on your opinion?
Yes.
O-
Only community. Technology can come later.
Okay. Is the meme coin space too risky for newbie investors?
Oh, all the crypto coins are risky, so it's not about meme coin only. So it's
Okay. Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay, great. Do you think that meme coins can survive a bear market?
Yes, definitely.
Great. Have you ever regretted investing in a meme coin?
Of course, definitely.
Great. And yeah, is community the most important factor for meme coin success?
Yes, you're
And the
right.
last one, do meme coins have a future in mainstream crypto adoption?
Oh, 100%. I can share a lot of stories on that.
Okay, great. Great, thank you so much. So yeah, let's start with a short introduction and background. Can you tell just a bit how can you start by telling me a bit about your journey, how you start in crypto and how you start in memes, basically?
Wow. Okay. So I started crypto in 2013. So back then I have a advertising company, and we are doing advertisement for one of these really big Chinese app called WeChat.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the Southeast Asia stuff are done by my company. But of course, back then, why am I talking about Bitcoin? Is because back then, we need to do a lot of different online marketing and so forth. And many times, we need to have a lot of um, a lot of this working account. So we
Mm-hmm.
started to buy some of these account from some of these marketplace where they, transact using Bitcoin. So it's more like a digital
Mm-hmm.
marketplace where they do that. So that was my first encounter. And then I went more full time um, into that space in 2017, 18. And before that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually working for the government. I was working for a listed company. I was working for investment fund, doing
Mm-hmm.
coffee plantation, healthcare, and so forth. But in 2017, 18, I stopped. Then I look into projects. I started a project back then. It was about
Mm-hmm.
supply chain, and then we ended the project because of the market. And of course because that someone wanted to buy the technology. So I ended that. Ever since then, I never started my project again. I started to give advice to different government, and then I started my own fund company, regulated one and a one that is a bit more unregulated. So that was the time during 2019. I started to
Mm-hmm.
invest into different kind of crazy coins. So meme coins.
Yeah.
Why I started to like meme coins? It was um, how should I put it? When you are in the market, the first meme coin was Dogecoin, right? So we
Yeah.
we we use that to tip people, like give people a tip in Dogecoin and so forth and so on. Then we realized that okay, that is actually a very fun thing to do. So we start to explore and start to talk to all this Doge community back then. Many of them are like Chinese, some of them are Americans and so forth. We realize, oh, okay, that is a really good way to tip, and
Mm-hmm.
then we
Mm-hmm.
started to build communities and so forth. And then when Shiba first, I think was created, maybe is 2020. Then I started to look at Shiba. I started to look at other meme coins from the BSC community. Like those, some of them are here, like Pete Boo, for example, and then Kishu Inu. Rich Quack and all these last cycle bull last bull market memes. So that's where I started to talk to all these meme guys, and of course a lot of these developers behind uh, these meme projects. Whether it's I mentioned about Pitbull or Baby Dodge and all these people. They're all very nice guys, and they all wanted to build a certain vision, for the crypto communities. And that's where I started to talk to a lot of them, because I believe in community. So
Mm-hmm.
so that's a simplified backstory on my end.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. And also, speaking of your background, I also wanted to mention your book, NFT From Zero to Hero. You wrote it in 2022, right? Uh,
Yes.
yeah, we will not speak a lot about this, but I just have a question. Do you think there are any key lessons or key strategies, some insights that you can also apply to meme coins?
Um, I think a bit of background. So my first book was I think I wrote it in 2018. Then after that, you mentioned about my second book, which is about NFT. I think things like NFTs, for example, it is a really nice to have tool. I will not say it's a
Mm-hmm.
utility. It's a very good to have tool for people to interact, to exchange, and so forth and so on. Even till today, I right before this call, I have friends from the Dodgino community, tag, tagging me, telling me about their NFT mints and so forth. I'm actually very excited to see,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
how NFT market can come back and how everyone can change their profile picture to some of this really cute meme. But
Yeah,
also at the
right.
same time, I do not really want to see the same shitty outcome that happened in the last NFT bull run, because a lot of these NFTs right now they are not working anymore, right? Some people will say that NFT is there forever and so forth, but if you look at your wallet, most of them are not working anymore,
Mm-hmm.
because of maintenance, because of everything else. But I hope this time round, this NFT craze is not just about money, not about some crazy price. I hope that
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
become a big tool for people to create community, right? You can use this as a trading tool. You could use this as like like a fan card exchange and so forth, but not so much from a value stand, not so much from a dollar value standpoint. So I do see that NFT will eventually come back much later, and meme coins will definitely be the first to push it. Right now most people are not talking about meme coins, but you look at the DRC20 community, they're pushing it. They are really pushing it. Having nice memes and so forth. So,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to those friends of mine. Hopefully they are around. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I saw Addict. Hey bro. So yeah. So I hope to see that happening. Diana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I see. And also to talk like completely about your background and not only background. So you are managing the LIFT Eco Fund, right? Part of
Oh,
meme layer one meme core.
oh,
So
yep.
I just want mm?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Correct. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I just want you to explain more about what is meme core is actually and how it you know uh how it differentiate itself in the meme coin landscape. So what is the like vision under it?
Sure, sure. So for meme core, why I got involved in this project is because number one, I really believe in memes. Number two is I think a meme coin layer one that is new. I think there's a really good narrative to to bring people together. And then when the co-founders spoke to me um, I think about 3 months ago, I told them that, hey, let's use this project to unite more memes together, right? So we
Mhm.
have a proof of meme concept, and it is a consensus mechanism. Right now, it is in the early stages where we invite selected meme coins to stick their native token, into the pool, and then from
Mhm.
there they can get rewards, from the layer one itself, and then
Mhm.
right now the prize pool is $1 million in the native token. And again, why I'm emphasizing on this, and why I work with a few of these projects and I invested in a few of these projects is because I see that in this ecosystem, especially in the layer one ecosystem, that there
Mhm.
is really a lack of a layer one that has the meme mindset behind, right? So
Mhm.
if a lot of these layer one, they have, of course, they have a really nice tech story, but then if you look at them in the current state, for example, they are all the same, right? But if you look at meme core, the core thing about what we are all trying to do is to give the meme coins a space where they can all work together, right? Build together. I think
Mhm.
that is something really wonderful, right? And of course, given the tech background and given the kind of passion that the whole team has, it brings a very nice narrative, for some of these memes, that are newly started, or some of those old memes that 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 was in the last bull market, but they maybe have ran out of marketing dollars, right? They should
Mhm.
come to work with a new layer one, maybe not a nice word to use, but reap off some of this incentive from this layer one, build on this layer one so that you can be the first group of people to be incentivized, by what they are trying to build, right? So I think this is a
Mhm.
really good chance for small projects who often come to me and say, hey, I don't have a marketing budget. Can you help? I say, yeah. I mean, if you want to post something on my groups and so forth, go ahead. I'm not going to charge you a single cent, right? But then if you are given a way to earn some rewards and earn some money so that you could fund your own bag to do marketing, to do listing, and then work with like-minded people who are all memes. I think projects, old or new projects, they can definitely build themselves up really fast. So that kind of narrative is really fun, and that's how I look
Mhm.
at it from a longer standpoint. I mean, if I may say a few other things, for example, about the ecosystem of things that I support and I invest in. I can't name all of them, but something to the same thematics of letting projects able to sustain themselves, able to earn some kind of rewards, in doing some work or some tasks. So meme core is one of them.
Mhm.
So if you are a meme coin, you want to build on a layer one that is cross chain, very meme centric. Definitely, that's one place that you can build and then get some rewards from there. And then again, you can fund your whatever activities that you want to do, even donations. Um, the second thing that I want to say is that, for example, the other project that I'm a DAO member of is called Copex, COPX. All right, they are not a meme company. In fact, I was the chair. I'm actually the chairman of an AI company who gave Copex the AI finance tool so that they can use it to interact with all the different users. So how that thing works is this: you trade using Copex platform. You can connect it to Binance. We are working very closely with Bybit as well. You trade, you get commission there. At the same time, you are also getting Copex native token, right? So why am I saying this?
Mhm.
Is because a lot of these meme projects, most of the time, they are already listed on different exchanges. It could be on Gate, it could be on MEXC and so forth. Since you are really buying and selling, you must as well join a trading platform like Copex so that you could find ways, to work very closely, and then again you get some rewards from there. Sell the rewards. Of course, you can keep them as well, so that you can continue to build on your agenda, right? So that's something that I really hope to see people doing, right? So if you are a new meme, you are already on Ethereum or on BNB chain, for example, you could
Mm-hmm.
always build on another EVM chain as well. That could be a meme core, and then if you want, and of course from there you can get your rewards, right? And then since you are already trading your own native token on MEXC, for example, then you must as well join Copax, and then you get more rewards from there. So the same action, you get yourself, into the motion where you are there to get more rewards, shield harder, and then build your own meme coin. Because all these meme coins which are CTO right now, they literally do not have any marketing back, zero,
Mm-hmm.
just like the just like a real startup, they have nothing,
Yeah, yeah.
so I really encourage people to do that, and of course I'm also the chairperson of a photography NFT marketplace, right? So they are really doing very very well. They launched their app. They have more than 500,000 users. Working with Roblox, working with a Sandbox, and so forth and so on. Why I mention this is because if you are a meme project, right, and if you really want to do something, then you have to find NFT platforms, to build your NFTs. So that platform is called Seed, SEED. Photo, right? You can partner with them. In return, they also give you a certain kind of a rewards, right? So again, this is the whole sustainable process that I mentioned, and NFT will definitely come back. Maybe not now, but maybe at
Mm-hmm.
the later stage. You know, all these things become a series of services and things that you can do. There's no need for you to build an NFT marketplace, right? There's no need for you to find different partners. There's a lot. There's find different partners to build your utility. All these guys are there. If as long as you have your community, you can move them around to reap different kind of rewards. You can move them around to make sure that you form very strategic partnerships. So these are the things that is really crazy, and these are some of the things that projects forgot about it. They are always telling me, hey bro, we are ABC project, right? You never tag us. Why should I come to your Telegram post? Why should I
Mm-hmm.
talk to you on Twitter and so forth? To be honest, they can forget about it. They cannot come as well. I'm totally fine, But if you are a meme coin, you should always try to unite as much as possible, because by talking to different people, not just me, but different people, they can bring you different kind of partnerships, different kinds of deals, where you can further your whole your whole journey. I give you another example. So we all know Alchemy Pay, for example. They are very famous, serving a lot of different exchanges, and then some of the core members from Alchemy Pay, they started a project called Aeon, AEON. All right, it's called AEON. So why I want to tell them about this, I'll tell you about them, is because a lot of people are trying to get new users. They want to do on
Mm-hmm.
ramp, off ramp. They want to give people some good tip. You know, so Aeon, because of their payment nature and so forth, they are able to help all those users to do the on ramp and off ramp. If you make money, they can help you to off ramp. If you want to buy more, they can help you to on ramp, and the process is very very easy. And again, when I talk about all the different projects that I have vested interest in, or already vested, or working alongside very closely, all this become an ecosystem, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that become a very meme ecosystem. But of course, it can be transferred to a DeFi space and so forth. But because I'm a strong believer in meme coins, I think
Mm-hmm.
that what I'm trying to build and the friends I gather around is just going to complement each other. So that's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you for answer. And you talk about like popularity of meme projects. So my question is like speaking about the popularity of meme project, especially the new ones. In your opinion, what are the key factors that contribute to their popularity? You talk about like marketing side, but meme coins often get labeled as hype driven. So how do you think how the new meme coin can get its popularity, its success?
Wow, this is a very tough question.
Mm-hmm.
So if today we are talking about meme coin, we have to understand that some meme coins come and go, right? Some meme coins, they know that they are trying very hard, but no real success, right? And then some of them they actually did very well. For example, Nero, they did very well. I think the secret formula here is number one, if you are trying to play the decentralized game or trying to be decentralized, trying to be CTO, then you better be really CTO, right? And then make sure that your community members understood what you're trying to do, right? So for some cases, you know, they really, really got to put their hands down and make it CTO and not working like some centralized team where the few people hold on to most of the token, right? So number one, I think the narrative got to be correct. The motive is must be very clear, right? So if it's CTO, you got to be CTO. Then the next magical part about how CTO is going to work is not
Mm-hmm.
that there's one single leader trying to pull everything and put everything in the right path. That is never going to work because that is very centralized. So I would use the word cabal right now is you need to have your own secret group. This group, they need to do different things. If you are a meme coin, some of them might be going out to get more community members to do a lot of shilling. Some of them should be going out to talk to some of these big whales, whether they are in Shiba or whether they are in Dodge. Start to talk to them. You need to get some
Mm-hmm.
support from all these big whales, because if you want to succeed, you need to do that. Then third part, is you need to find the right kind of people that you partner with, right? So if you are going to talk to some tier four influencers again, where they ask you to do all kinds of different things, but there's no result, then forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you're trying to do is a numbers game, right? If you can get more people to talk about you genuinely, right, the chances of you getting to be successful is very high. Right now you could be trying to talk to five whales and then you talk to
Yeah.
five communities, but as the weeks or the days goes on, you have to increase the number. Everybody got to do their part. I'm not asking people to work on a multi-level pyramid scheme, like there are a lot of all this going around. But what I'm trying to tell you is to amplify the number of people that is working for the project. All right, there's no multi-level schemes and so forth, but it's a way that you talk to people so that people can be enticed to come on board and believe in your narrative. So I think that is really the secret formula for stage one for your CTO project. And then of course some of you at the spaces right now say, hey bro, I have no money. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you have no money, you go to the ecosystem that I told you, work hard for it, right? If you don't have the money, you can come by and talk to Diana, and say, hey, can I join your spaces? Can I speak? She will not charge you. In fact, you can get a free Binance bag or something, if you did
Yeah,
well, right?
true.
Right.
That's
So
true.
so there's a lot of free resources around, and don't be shy to ask. After my spaces, I most of my spaces apart from this and the one yesterday is somewhat planned. Most of my spaces are not planned. So I just walk out from the shower and say, hey, shit, I want to talk to people, and then I switch it on. But the cutest part is, I also say that on my tweet, is that after all my spaces, I tend to get people messaging me saying that, hey, bro, how much does it take for me to get onto your spaces? Then they give
Mm-hmm.
me prices like 20,000, 30,000. I said, bro, I don't have a price list. If you want, if you catch me out of, just out of really being bored, if you can catch me that moment, you just come up, and if you are following me and you have always been talking to me on Twitter, I remember you, I'll definitely get you up, so these are the free resources that communities or community leaders must understand, that you got to always seize the right time and opportunity to get yourself some publicity, right? Not everything is paid, in this crypto world, or at least in,
Mm-hmm.
in, in my in my world and in my circle of friends, not everything is paid. You know, if you have the heart to shield daily, for example, if you shoot at me daily, and I really think that, hey, dude, you're really hardworking, for example, I might just put up a post and say hi, like what I did with this Dodge, all my Dodge friends. I think Addict, he knows about this, and some other meme projects. Sometimes I'll just come up and then I'll just say a few words, just to make sure that people get the message. You got to show harder. I think these are the things that we should really see meme projects doing, in this current time, especially if you are a CTO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. And I want to take a moment to say, guys, if you can follow me right now. I'm having a lot of X spaces, like few times in a month on different topics related to crypto, of course. So feel free to join, to be a speaker, to be my guest. If you have idea, if you want to be my like main guest on the MA, so also feel free to write me. It's all free, as Andy said, and I can send you some Binance back. So yeah, and then, so the next question, Andy, at the start you said that meme coins right now are more about communities and technology. That I can agree with you, of course, but it's right now, so maybe it can change in the future. Do you think that memes could serve a, some larger purpose in the future in the blockchain ecosystem?
Mm, I think definitely. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think some of the more powerful meme coins eventually they will have their own good days. Some would be on the ETFs. I know of family offices who are looking to invest a big bag, in some of the top meme coins.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in terms of investment wise, it's very clear that some of these meme coins are already being recognized as an asset, and institutions, accredited investors, they are willing to put in their own money, put in their own time, and of course to take the risk just to be part of this whole meme cycle. Are they going to be more serious? I think, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, whether it's meme coins or not meme coin, we all stand a very good chance. But meme coins stand a better chance if you have a strong community. I give you one straightforward example, that I always use. If you have a big meme coin community, you know, of course you can start to build your ABC meme swaps, ABC meme NFT marketplace, and so forth. Because you have a strong community, when you build those utility, people will use it, right? And if
Yeah.
you are a very cute meme, for example, if you are like a Dogecoin, for example, you know, or you are like a Shiba Inu or like a Pepe, for example, you could also build your own cafe franchise, right? You just come
Mm-hmm.
down, write a very nice franchise proposal, and then start a franchise and franchisee business where people go to your shop, and if they have a Dogecoin, and they pay by Dogecoin, you can get significant discount, or you can attend some really nice crazy gatherings,
Mm-hmm.
or something like this. So business model wise, to be honest, there's no different. It can always be online. It can also be offline. It can be a franchise based. It can be IP driven model. You can work with big brands. It could be Chanel. It could be Tiffany and Co. I think you know, there's a lot of all this collaboration that you can go on, or you can talk to Hypebeast, for example. They can always come up with collaboration for you to bring your brand to the next level. Thus, also replying to your question, Diana, is
Mm-hmm.
making meme coin more serious, making meme coin more mainstream. All these things are in the pipeline, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing. You also started talking about investments. So I have also a few questions regarding investment to the meme coins. So
Sure.
first of all, from an investment standpoint, uh, how should investors approach meme coins? I mean, should they approach them different than, some like Bitcoin or some more mainstream, let's say, crypto? Are there any
Mm,
specific things we should watch to evaluate meme projects or something like that? Because meme coins are pretty new, so I think that,
okay.
yeah, some people, they think that they should have some different approach to them.
Sure. I think first of all, you know, there are a lot of free tools online. There's also like bubble maps and so forth. First of all, if you want to put your own money, not non-investment advice, for this, if you want to put your money into meme coins, you will definitely need to use all these tools to see and understand how the project is like. All right, see
Mm-hmm.
whether the wallets are concentrated, how are all the transactions being made and so forth. Use some time to study it. So if you want to do any form of meme coin investment or any other investment, always do your own research. All right, so this is the number one thing.
Yeah.
The second thing is we have to then, because I have been talking to many different people, and of course their views are some are really crazy, some are really left, some are really right, but
Mm-hmm.
what I want to classify is, you have to then understand what kind of investor you are. Are you a retail investor, or are you like a accredited investor? Because if you are a retail investor, let's say example, in general, most people are retail investor. Let's put it this way. You know, they do not
Mm-hmm.
really understand the kind of risk. Some of them started to play with derivatives and they lost all their money, right? So they have to first understand what are the risks involved when you are trading all these meme coins, right? If you are in the derivative market, you have
Right.
to understand how things are being structured, right? And then if you are a retail investor, you know what you should really do is to ask yourself, what is the outcome that you want? All right, a lot of these accredited investor, or if they are dealing with this wealth sector, or the private banking sector, they always ask you what kind of ROI you want. What kind of period are you looking at, right? So all these questions retail investors in the crypto space got to ask themselves too. you know and then you got to ask yourself,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay if you put $10,000 into Bitcoin, and possibly in 3 years time it become 2x? All right, or
Mm-hmm.
are you willing to risk $1,000, and then possibly in 5 to 6 months time it become 10x, right? So this kind of risk assessment is something that is really, really, really lacking in this space. Most of them, they ask you, oh, you just invest. For example, some of my really powerful friends, you just invest what you can lose. Shit, man, what do you mean by what you can lose? We are here to do investment. We don't talk about lose, right? We talk about how much you want to gain, right? If you are thinking of getting a 5x, for example, then more likely you put your money into a meme coin. That is possible. A lot more possible than maybe Bitcoin getting 5x in the same period of time, right? So people got to understand. Of course, if you know your risk, and if you know your risk appetite, you know what kind of return on investment you want, Then of
Mm-hmm.
course that goes back to the some of my powerful friends say, invest what you can lose, and that is okay,
Yeah,
right? So
right.
I think most of these meme coin investor, you know, they are just crazy all out. They think that this guy say that um, their coin is going to be pumped, it will be pumped, But these are all paid influencer, And then some of these CTO leader might come to you and say that, oh, someone robbed my wallet, my wallet is hacked and so forth, or maybe they will tell you that, oh my God, my secret key, my private key is being stolen. All these things don't need to believe. All right. If you
Mm-hmm.
should only believe in what you can really see, which is the chart. You can look at the volume. Don't believe in say, oh, the founder is dead. I know of projects with the founder died a few times, in the whole crypto journey. So don't
Mm-hmm.
believe in this all this bullshit. Look at the chart. The chart seldom lie, but of course there's because of market makers they can lie a bit, but you can still see the trend. So my humble advice is for people to understand what they want, what kind of ROI and what kind of period they are looking at. Again, it's not financial advice, Diana. I just want to
Yeah.
share a little bit more. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Of course, nothing that you will hear today, guys, are not financial advice, and always do your own research before making any investment. Okay, not only in the meme coins. So, thank you for sharing your thoughts on investments. And now I want you to look at meme coins from, from the exchanges point of view. So, do you think from the perspective of a large exchanges, do you think meme coins deserves more attention? Should large exchanges like focus on them more?
Mm, I think they should um, they should do that 100%,
Mm-hmm.
because if you want me to be really really honest, is
Yeah.
exchanges are also looking for new communities, new traders,
Mm-hmm.
new people who likes to deal with coins. And most of this time, meme coins are one of the easiest way to get new users to come in, because there's a hype. They like the cartoon, they like the frog, they like the chicken or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I
Yeah.
think exchanges got to be very should be very open about it. In fact, I'm not I don't know why I can't put the post up. If you can, Diana, I made a post about today about why you have money, but exchanges do not want to list you. I think that is a really nice
Mm-hmm.
post that I made. If you can help me to pin it up, so that other people can read it. Why I asked Diana to do that is because in that post itself, I mentioned a lot of different things that is very applicable to meme coins, right? A lot of these meme coins they did not get the right kind of attention is possibly because of many different reasons. Some of them, for example, they have lots of volume. I don't want to mention the project. They have like hundreds of millions of users, but in exchanges, the real conversion rate, is possibly 0.01%. You know, then out of
Mm-hmm.
that percentage, only a small amount can KYC, for example. So because of all these rather ballooned um, numbers, exchanges are very wary of all these meme coins. But why I think exchanges should take a closer look to some of these meme coins that are really doing well, trying to do their best, is because some of them really have good communities. Some of them are that I don't want to show any project, but some of these meme coins that are from China, for example, a lot of Chinese speaking these users in the community. I think these are good meme coins that exchanges should really think of ways to convert their users. Because I know of a few that are really really cool, you know and they are not being considered by the exchanges because they are all maybe more than 60% of their users are Chinese based, you know, or maybe 80%
Mm-hmm.
of them are Chinese based, you know. So what I really want to urge as well, apart from the exchanges to look at all these meme coins properly, you know, go to that post that the Diana has pinned, you know, do the right things so that meme coins can get the right attention, you know, from the exchanges, right? If you are a meme coin, you know, try your best to build your community fast. All right, try to work hard by talking to the different exchanges. You know, go to their posts, talk to them, you know, pin them, add them, whatever you can do, just do it on a daily basis. One fine day, when you grow and you caught their eye, you can actually get into their good books a lot easier. You know, I know of projects that have like 200 over 1,000, 300 over 1,000 users, you know, not memes, but you know, other verticals, you know, they are not doing all these things that I talk about. You know, they only, what they do is every day they'll just put up a post in their own Twitter and then pray to God that someone can see. I mean, that's not how project works, you know. And if you are a meme coin, you should go all out to get all the right people to talk about you, you know, paid, unpaid, you know, just do it, you know. So I think exchanges will definitely see meme coins in a different light as we progress and as we build, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. I was checking your post right now, and I want to ask you, do you think from the side of exchange, should they have stricter or less strict criteria for listing memes coins, for example, on your opinion?
I think I think exchanges should have a different set of criteria, different set of
Mm-hmm.
criteria when they are listing
Mm-hmm.
meme coins or meme related coins. Why should I say, why am I saying this? Is, you know, I know meme coins from two different extremes. I know of meme coins that are not buying any fake users or not buying any bots. You know, they have a very decent size of about 30,000, 20,000. You know, uh, but exchanges do not give a damn about them, you know, because they see that the numbers are too small, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the exchanges talk about memes, you know, they have to be a few 100,000, you know, and then out of these few 100,000, well, they have a daily active user of maybe at least 100,000, you know. So that kind of mindset, I think exchanges should start to change, because we have to be very mindful that if right now the main trend is to have CTO meme projects,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way that that kind of meme projects can have 50,000 or 100,000 users unless they buy it, right? So I urge exchanges, including, you know, the Binance, OKX, and whoever else, please have a separate set of criteria so that you can understand the meme market a lot better and get the right kind of meme to the exchange right in the very beginning. I give you another good example. You know, during the Nero days, a lot of Nero came to me. You know, they could be on Solana, they could be on Base, they could be on
Mm-hmm.
Ethereum and so forth. Why did I bought the 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 Nero that is being listed on Binance Spot? Is because of good trustworthy people who constantly come and ping me, and I diligently look at the on-chain metrics, you know, and then I make that decision. I didn't buy all of the Nero, you know, but I know some of my community members did that, you know. So it's not because, oh, Andy has good luck, you know, I have good foresight. No, that's all these are rubbish. It's because I did my own homework as well. So if you have done your own homework, I am very sure, you know, that you can also make the right choice. Don't listen blindly to some influencer telling you what to buy. If those guys know what to buy, then they will not be just an influencer, right? So you have to be very
Mm-hmm.
mindful of all these things that are happening. Yeah.
Yeah, you said that exchanges should have some different list of criteria for listing. And do you think that exchanges should also, develop some special tools, maybe or features to help users understand and engage with meme, I don't know, more frequently and more responsibly, so kind of educate and also, increase this engagement?
I know that exchanges are trying to educate. All the top
Mm-hmm.
exchanges are trying to do that. I also know a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
of the exchanges that are building meme related tools and platform so that they can get more users to their exchange. Some even change their thematics, into a meme exchange, so that they can draw all the memes to list on their end. So I think what exchanges are doing right now is on the right track, but I still go back to the earlier question, is it still boils down to the criteria, right? If the exchanges do not have a proper criteria, or they use the same criteria to list a layer one to just pure meme coins, then I think something must be wrong. So I just urge exchanges to really look deep into how particular meme projects are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the key metrics. From there you make a decision, not because they only have 20,000 followers, they are not good enough, and then okay, that's it. you
Mm-hmm.
know they have to look deeper. I know of quite a few projects. Some of them are led by billionaires. you know they are also not listed on the big exchange. It's not because some of them, they do not have the money, but is a combination of many different factors that exchange look at. To be honest, I kept talking about just the numbers, right? But if you look at the post that I made, in the in my tweet, is you need to be very careful. For example, who you are introduced to, right? So if a scammer introduce you to Binance, for example, then Binance will be very wary of that project, right? So it's very important to understand how exchanges are thinking, right? If you have a bad influence or bad actor in your team, you know, and of course the words will get out very fast in that exchange space, then definitely you will not be in the good books of some of these exchange. So
Mm-hmm.
I just want I just want projects, meme projects especially, to be very, very mindful of who you have on your team and what they are doing for you as a team member. If you have good team members, yes, I think that's good. Always show their face, do the right thing. But if your team member is so, then I rather the whole team to be faceless. There's only a voice. I think that's okay too. To be very honest. But we need to clean up, all those bad actors. We need to have a proper mindset on how exchanges can see you, whether you are a meme or you are layer one or you are a RWA project. What you should do is always behave yourself and make sure that you get into the good books of certain exchanges. That's all I think I ask for. That's what exchanges are looking at too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for answer. And yeah, I wanted to take a broader look right now. I have actually two final questions, focusing more on, trends and your vision for the future. And after this, we can I see that we have a lot of questions in the comments, and also we can open the mic, I guess. So first of all, what are some other trends, in crypto space that you're excited beyond meme coins?
Wow. I'm actually excited on new DeFi products.
Mm-hmm.
How because I still felt that a lot of this narrative that we are trying to build on, whether it's a meme coin or whether it's a layer one or whether it's a DPIN project, I think the underlying layer that needs to make sense is how the whole um, tokenomics is like, and how this can uh, further the journey of what we are trying to do in the DeFi space. So I really hope to see new DeFi schemes that is in the market, or maybe new SocialFi DeFi scheme in the market, so that more people can have the chance to be to be exposed to DeFi products. So that's something that um, I'm very bullish about. I also hope to see um, more AI related projects coming into the space. It would be good if
Mm-hmm.
it's AI finance related, something like what Copex is doing, COPX.ai is trying to do. Because AI and finance and crypto are things that is something that is tied together. I see that there's a good trend there.
Mm-hmm.
But last but not least, I still hope to see one or two more new layer one or new layer one narrative that is going to pop up in this bull cycle. I think the last one, we have things like Sui, we have things like Aptos. Then after that, of course, we have Angular Layer, Mental, and all these players. But I hope to see a new narrative that's going to pop up this time. I'm not sure what it could be. It could be a meme related one. Like we talk about. But I really hope to see some new layer one coming up. To make some big waves. So that everyone can go crazy. But and last but not the very least, I think that the Dodge market, DOGE, I think Dodge market has a really good story to tell, and I really hope that the DRC20 um, uh, family, can work a lot harder to make sure that more people can see what we are all trying to build. I think these are the few things that I'm really excited about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, amazing. Thank you for sharing. And the last question, I think maybe we already discussed this, so you can just answer shortly, like just a few points. How do you think the general meme coin landscape will look like in, I don't know, 1 or 2 years? It's typical question when you ask something, how it will look like in 5, 10 years, but we cannot speak like that.
Mm.
So like 1, 2 years, like in the kind of near future. So let's say in 2025, what do you think? Do you think we will have some major developments in this space?
I think the more straightforward answer is yes. I'll see good developments. Another one or two big meme coin is going to be birthed. It will be given birth during this period of time, and a lot of all
Mm-hmm.
these meme coins will be dead. Um, in 1 to 2 years time. But this is what I say right now. But what I really hope to see is that you know if you are today, I'll give you an example. I'm not sure whether Charlie is around. He's a guy who is very much a believer of Catcoin. The project itself, I think the narrative is good. The number of followers is also good, but they didn't really get a big jump in price and so forth. They are all trying to do their best, sometimes even struggling. But what I really like about them is that they didn't give up on the project. They stick with the word Catcoin. Same with Pitbull, for example. They never give up on the project. They still stay as Pitbull. I hope to see all these iconic or old meme
Mm-hmm.
coins continue to work hard, and keep that name. Because I really hate the fact now in the space is that there are a lot many cat coins in the space, and there's no naming convention. Today you're on Solana, you can have a 520 same ticker name. I think sooner or later, we need to have like a way to kind of normalize all these taker. And also at the same time, what I'm trying to say is that you can try to stay alive, try to stay with your meme spirit, as long as you can. There's no need to give up, because maybe Elon Musk is going to talk about you, and suddenly you become the next baby Dodge, or you become the next Dodge, or
Mm-hmm.
become the next Shiba. So I just want to say this: do not just give up. Just keep the name. Because it's a legacy, and for all of you and your community members. You know, some of the coins that are dead, they are still found, they are still in my wallet. You know, it acts as a reminder for me that, oh, during that period of time, I met a lot of good friends from there, right? So I hope people can look at this in a longer period, you know, and not just doing this for 1 2 months, and then after that you change to another project. You know, that's meaningless. You know, you if you want to start a project, you know, continue to stay with it. You know, I think people will love you. You know, even if they can't make money, they will still love you. You know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. And I think that let's first of all, I saw some good questions in the comments, and I see also some people requested the mic. So guys, who requested the microphone, send me some reactions. I will see that you're active, and I will open the mic for you, and you will be able to ask Andy a question related basically to today's topic. So yeah, okay, I can see.
You know, I can see my
Mm-hmm,
friends.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw Scott. Scott Tripp. You know, he's also here. I can see Gigi as well. You know, nice
Yeah,
nice
I
friend as
see a
well.
lot of
Uh,
people. So yeah, choose? Who do you want to speak to?
no, maybe you can bring Scott. Scott, you want to come up? Scott, is he around?
Okay, yeah, yeah, I can see.
Okay, you can
Okay, let's
bring
do this.
Gigi up as well, man. You know, Pitbull. I think all these are good people, man. You call, man. You call, Diana. I think it's always good that you call the shots, man.
Okay, okay. I'm just seeing. Um, okay, let's do like different people. I know this one wanted to ask a question. He contacted me also. Let's do this one.
Hi, how are you today?
Okay. Hi,
Oh, I'm
hello,
good.
Scott.
Hi, Scott. What question do you have, man?
Hey, Andy. I just wanted to talk about memes as a whole. Feel that memes will be the biggest impact on the market. I know in Copex right now, we have a ton of meme projects that come to our spaces and talk to us all the time. But do you feel that it's going to be the biggest influence in the market currently when it comes to all levels of Web3?
Hmm. I think memes should always try to find partners. You know, a meme should always should always have a big position. You know, in the Web3 space, because if you look at um, new users, you know, I was in the school giving a talk, you know, and I realized that so many of them came into the crypto space because of memes, right? So I think meme coins will definitely be here to stay. And then I also see meme coins doing a lot of good donation activities. You know, again, you know, doing good is something that we should all do, whether you're a meme coin or not a meme coin. But I think meme coin taking the lead in this, I think it's fantastic. And you mentioned about Copax as well. I'm not sure whether you heard what I say just now. You know, I always encourage people to or meme projects to make more money. You know, because their main asset is community, right? So bring the community to for example, a new layer one that I talk about, or bring it to Copax where you can trade and you can get their native token, use the native token, sell them. Don't worry, it's just sell them, you know, and use that as a marketing fund, right? Because it's going to be a win-win, right? You bring people to them, you get some good commission. Use a commission to market, right? Of course, don't spend it on tier 4 influencers, right? Tier 2, I think it's okay, maybe, you know. So please, you know, always be mindful of where you spend and what you spend. You know, I hope that answered the question, Scott.
Thank you, Andy. It really does, and I appreciate you giving Copex a shout out as a core member. It means a lot when someone like you does that, and we're always open to people reaching out to us as well.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks so much for the question. So yeah,
Hello,
Anybody? Yeah. Hello. Hello.
hello, Dinner. Hello, Eddie.
Hey, hi.
Hi, I'm a Chinese.
Hey, hi.
Now, hello. Now let me tell you some question. First question. How do you think meme coin will develop in the future? Recently, AI coin has been more popular.
Uh, I think I have a lot of meme coin friends who are in the AI space, like Grook, like Bike. I'm not sure whether they are here or not. I think the AI narrative in meme coin is really going to stay. My friend, and I think if you
Yes.
are developing a AI meme coin, please make sure that the AI meme coin is fun, man. You know, is fun, is memorable. Is you need to make it fun, man. That's my only, but that's my only ask. If you are making something.
Oh, okay. And the other question, what do you think of the Twitter Space play an important role in the meme communication?
Hmm. I think it's very important. That's why we are here talking, with Diana, right, Diana? And it's very important because you should
Mm-hmm.
always try to find a way to interact with your community, right? I want to say this as well, because I have a lot of Chinese friends, who is very afraid to speak Chinese in Twitter Spaces, you know, and to be very honest, it's okay that you speak Chinese that is not great. As long as people can understand you, your
Uh,
community can relate to you. You
uh,
you you are doing a good job, man, bro.
yes. The Twitter Space make uh, people with people communication very easy.
Yeah, I agree. You could of course you could do it at Telegram as well, Discord as well, but because at least for myself, I'm a strong supporter of Elon Musk. So X is a really good place to interact. Trust me on that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm, okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Leo.
much for questions. Thank you so much. So yeah. Um. Yeah, you can just open the mic.
Hello, everyone. Do you
Hello.
hear me?
Hey.
Hello. Hello. Let's start from Leo Ton. You can ask a question.
Yes, hello. Thanks for picking me up and thanks for organizing such interesting AMA session because it really helps for newbies to put the right thoughts in right minds. So my question is about the classification. We know that we have something like fundamental tokens, AI-oriented tokens, and so on. So they can be classified. Have we already have something among meme tokens?
You mean like a additional classification of meme tokens?
Yes, to understand which meme tokens maybe like I don't know, possibly have utility, possibly not, or which are oriented for community only, which are oriented just for hype or something like that. I don't
Oh,
know. Maybe you know better.
wow, this is a tough question. Right now, there's only a few classifications, whether they are cats or they are dogs or whether they are chicken, you know, and also whether they are rug pull or not rug pull or whatever, So I don't think there's a the it's so easy to classify all these meme coins. But to me, I think the most important, if let's say you are like me, like some of my community members on Telegram, they are very lazy, you know. So what I should recommend you to do in terms of classification is look at the number of active community, look at the number of active community members. I give you a very good gauge, and this is a very good logic. Okay, so whoever that comment on the Twitter of the meme coin, you know, you can see that, oh, they have 100 comments, right? But out of these 100 comments, if you look deeper, how many of them are actually following the project? right? An example, let's say out of the 100 people, only 2 people follow the project. So I think this project is screwed up, right?
Hello?
Because they could be buying bots and so forth. So you could use things like this to gauge whether they have real community members or not. Another way to do it is sometimes this is what I do as well. I will go to their Telegram group, you know, and then I go to their YouTube, you know, to make sure that you know they have all these people are the same people, you know, because if they are being paid to do a certain task, most of the time they are bots. You know, some of these guys they seem to be very strong on this Telegram, you know, 50,000. But then if you go to their Twitter, they only have maybe 1,000 users. Then this is a big alarm bell that you should have, you know. And then most of the time users who are commenting on your Twitter, I would love that the fact that they are also the same people commenting on the YouTube, same people commenting on Instagram, you know, because real people they definitely have a Gmail account, right? Why would it be a case where they are only talking in Telegram but they are not on Twitter? They are not on Twitter. Why? You know. So these are the things that you should really take a look at, you know, when you are looking at meme coins, my brother.
Thank you so much for the answer. And I can see Jenny. Jenny, let's go with your question.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Diana. Thanks
Hello.
for bringing me up. Yeah, I definitely love today's topic about the meme coins. I have a gut feel, because, you know, before the election, the market will be like, just trembling in a certain range. So when Bitcoin is not, going up or going down crazily, when it's kind of like stable in a certain range, there's always a out season. So I feel that, you know, we might have a out season coming. So we can also see that Solana is performing like pretty well. So I think like before the election, there's like 1 or 2 week, we will make us some chance. And this bull market will be like very different from the previous one, because the traders, users, we are like getting smarter. We like the fair launch of meme coins. We no longer we don't want to pay for the premium for the VC coins. So I can see like a lot of like communities, especially like the Asian communities, they were talking about like meme coins more than the VC tokens, because they no longer care about the PowerPoints, the deck, the story behind it. Nobody really cares. So they just need something to buy to buy in. Of course, we want to buy something that's more fair, like which is the meme coin. And I think like before the U.S. presidential election, the best way for us, best opportunity for us to bet on the election is to buy Doge, because we all know that Elon Musk is betting his life on Donald Trump. Once Trump was elected, of course, Doge token will skyrocket. And once Doge token skyrocket, because that is the iconic token of meme coin, meme token will catch the eye of the world again. I still remember back in 2021 when Doge go up like 10 times, everybody was talking about meme. At that time, like we have like Shiba Inu, like all kind of dogs, cats, all the animals come out, and everybody goes up like 10x, 100x, like 1000x. Yeah, I think that will happen again. Like once Donald Trump win the election, and then the Dogecoin like go to the moon, and then people started to buy meme. And Mike, oh sorry, like I talk too much. Like my question for Andy is like, if we want to buy before the election, because we expect a pump after the election. So which memes like are in your watch list? Like we want to know about
Oh,
that. Thanks.
oh shit! This is you know, the thing is this. I I want to say that it is Dodge, because if Jenny is really spot on, we didn't have this conversation before, but if Dodge is going up, every other meme coins that are around will go up as well, because the meme craze will be started by the big godfather of all these meme coins. This is something that I really believe, and there is no, there's no, it's not like a coincidence that I started to talk about Dogecoin. I always catch the right thematics um, early, right? So some people think that, hey, why is Andy talking about Dodge and so forth? Is it because he wants to gain attention and he wants to gain traffic? No, no, no. First of all, I'm not a KOL. I'm not an influencer. I only talk about Dogecoin is because I have my own back. All right. I'm not the tier four influencer. So I talk about it because I have my own back, and I do believe in that narrative. And then the coolest part is when I started to talk about Dogecoin, I talk about DRC20. A lot of my old friends came back, and then they started to say hi, started to bring me to different groups, sending me NFTs and so forth. I think I think Dogecoin is going to be solid, in this bull run, and especially so after the election of President Donald Trump. I think that would be the sexiest thing that is going to happen this year, man. That's how I look at it. Of course, I could be wrong, but I really hope that that scenario is going to come up, Jenny, because once this thing were to
Yeah,
come
we
out,
are all prepared for that.
we will do very well. Trust me on that. Thanks, Jenny.
Thanks, Jenny, for
Chen,
that question. Yeah, thank you,
uh,
Andy,
Di-
for answer. And yeah, just wanted to add that nothing you hear here is not a financial advice. Okay, so always do your own research before any investigations, as for all listeners. So yeah,
nice.
I can see. Okay, be prepared. You can go. I can see your hand.
Yeah, how are you guys? Hello, Diana.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
Andy. I'm from Japan.
Hey,
I'm Japanese. Konnichiwa, minasan. So
hey.
basically, yeah, I was like, interact with like Andy, like with many tweet, I think. So I'm from Misha community, and we running CTO in with Misha, and we believe like CTO community will be win in the end. And so basically, my question is like, when you got, opportunity and when you got like opportunity, like Mayor Musk, like, Elon Musk mom just, liked our post like 2 times. So how we can like, make, all market knew this, thing happened. How we like, sharing this people. And what do you think about like timing is like much important, or opportunity is like most important? Which one is like
I,
most
I,
important for meme
I
coin?
think, okay. Okay. So first of all, good to hear from the Misha community. Konnichiwa. Um, what
Konnichiwa.
happened? Hey, what happened in this bull run is that I have not seen a token like what I think in the last bull run. There's this what Daddy Dodge and so forth, where or maybe like Flocky, for example, the where it's more is super Elon Musk driven. You know, what I want to tell you is that if a mayor reply to you, you know, what you should really
Yeah,
do is to constantly talk to her, and if possible, send her a DM, because I think she likes cute dogs, to be very honest. So if you have that opportunity, you should always try to keep talking to her, because the X algorithm is very crazy. If you have talked to a certain people before and they have replied to you before, your feed will definitely go up um, higher. So take the opportunity to be her dog, and you could be the next super big narrative that's going to happen in this bull run. So catch that timing, do the right job, and do it every day. Okay, do it every single day, because this is what you should do as a meme CTO project. All right, so do it every day
Yeah.
and make sure that she sees you again, and then try to DM her, tell her very nicely. Say that you are Japanese, you know, you love dogs, and then try to get a conversation going. Don't go in and tell her, hey, may I buy up my token. My token is 1000x. She doesn't care about the money part. You know, she needs more attention, and if you can give her the right attention and love, oh man, she would make you your grandson. Making the godson. Of you in her family, right? So always work hard, man, brother. I always see your community working hard, but work harder, bro. Talk to more people, get onto the spaces. Don't be shy, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's like, I'm usually like not speaking in the space, to sharing my story or something about that. It's like, my first time, like, joining such a big space to speaking. And I saw Andy is here and I saw Diana is here. So I just like, trying to speak here. And about that, like, Elon Musk mom, Mir Musk, like, liked our post and the tweet about not tweeting, like, liked our like two times about our post like few hours ago. So I think it's like because of this reason, it's like our chart is like pumping so hard, like it's like crazy. We are like CTO in this market, so we just like very shocked when something like coming like very huge, so panic. It's like why is this chart like suddenly pumping because of Mayor Musk liked our post. I think thank you for your advice, because this is like a very helpful and we know how to promote it. And yeah, I believe meme coin will be change this world. Like people's all going to like joining the meme coin and sharing the meme coin. And I'm also like Dogecoin holders, and I'm going to like Doge Day in Sakura City in Chiba. So basically, if you're going to there, I think we can meet
Where
there.
are you
So
going, bro? Where are you going?
Dodge Day, bro.
Oh, okay, okay. Sure. Let's catch up. You know where to find me, brother. Okay.
Okay, I will be in Dodge Day and dressing with like I think black t-shirts, something like that,
Sure.
and
Sure.
with Misha logo, I think.
Okay. Get me a T-shirt.
So
Okay. Get me a T-shirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I will get you one.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
thank you for having me today, and yeah, thank you Andy, thank you Diana, and
Uh,
yeah, I will give others friends to speak and asking question.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Johnny.
so much for your question. Thank you so much. Okay, I can see the next. Let's go with Chanpen. Suzy ready? Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
your fake
Hey there,
boss, man.
guys. Thank you
Hey
so
there.
much for having me on today. Thank you, Diana. Thank you,
Hey,
Andy.
Chow.
It's
Chen
always nice listening to
Chen
you
Chow.
guys.
You want to speak up, man,
Uh,
bro? Say something, man. Chen Pen
hey, can you
Chow.
hear me?
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh,
And can
can
you
Andy
hear
can
us?
Andy hear me?
No, I can't hear him, but it's okay.
Oh,
You
Andy can't hear me.
you can translate
Um,
that.
Diana,
Okay.
could you maybe just relay my question to Andy then?
Yeah, sure. Let's do.
So we are the meme coin cult of CZ and BNB, and
Hold
my
on, get out
question
and I'll
was
come
just
back again.
what are Andy's thoughts on CZ and the BNB chain ecosystem going forward?
Okay. Yeah. Let's wait for Andy to be back. Okay, because I guess that he
Okay,
has some
thank
technical
you.
issues. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. Okay, Andy, can you hear us now? Let's see. Let's wait. Andy, I can see that you're here.
Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I cannot hear Chen Pen
Hey,
Chow.
hey, Andy, can you hear me now? I'm speaking. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
man, I can hear you now, man.
Okay,
Oh, you
amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much for
great.
doing that for us. I appreciate that a lot.
No
My
problem.
question for you was what are your thoughts on CZ now that he's free from prison and on the BNB ecosystem going forward and how they're going to bring back people to BNB chain?
Wow. Again, this is really big question. To me, I think this is not any insights or whatever. I hope to see BNB chain grow bigger again. And in fact, if you look at how BNB works and how the structure is going to be like, I don't see any issue for CZ coming back as the chief of BNB chain, to be honest. So I hope that this conversation can give him some idea that, maybe he could come back as the chief of the BNB chain, because if he comes back, and then if we can get Trump, I mean Trump is going to win, right? So if Trump is winning, and then CZ coming back as a BNB chief, for example, I think that is really going to be a big boomtown Charlie period, even bigger than what you have expected. You know, uh, if that combination really happened, I really hope to see that. Of course, I also hope to see that his academy, his school or his education arm can grow bigger as well. But coming back to the point is, I still think that BSC or BNB chain should grow a lot bigger. Maybe twice as big as what we have seen in the last bull run. I think that would give us also a very strong indication that the real bull market is coming. All this Solana and so forth, they got to give way to the big brother. Come on, man. Right? Let's be really realistic about this. So I'm bullish on this on the chain, man, brother.
Awesome. Thank you so much for answering that question. And we're looking to donate to the Giggle Academy as well. So if CZ does listen to this, we're looking to find a way to donate to his Giggle Academy.
Thank you
Sure.
so much for asking the question. So yeah, I can see two more people with a microphone right now. Okay, I can see Charlie.
Hi Dan. Hey Andy.
Hey,
Hey
You
Charlie.
Charlie.
kind of act. Oh, sorry. How's everybody today?
We are
Thank you
good,
for
man.
this space as well.
We are good. We are good.
Good, good. My question was kind of answered early on, and it was more or less, how
Can
does
you
a
hear Charlie?
token
Because I
that's
cannot hear him.
I can hear Charlie. I can
Okay.
hear Charlie.
you can hear
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yeah, yep.
And then Diane can't. Oh man, should I take a lap or should I just go for it?
You just go for it. Don't worry. I'll
I-
I'll,
I'll,
I'll
I'll
reply,
just go
because
for
because
it.
Elon Musk paid all the money to Donald Trump. Because he didn't maintain this X very well in the last few days. Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, I think he forgot a payment. He
Shit,
forgot a
man.
payment or
I,
two, let's
I'll
say.
ping him. I'll ping Elon Musk to pay the this AWS.
Yeah, he's got to keep the lights on for us, man. How else are we gonna speak?
Come, bro. What's your question, bro? What's your question?
Soon, soon.
So my question was, how do you get a token that's been around for a really long time to start gaining popularity again?
Wow.
Which, there's always that chance that anything could happen in this market, right? As long as you don't give up and you keep building, you stay transparent, and you're there for your community every day, you show up, you suit up. Um, how do you gain community back? But then you answered that early on with
No,
saying through partnerships, collaborations, and growing within the space.
no. You need
So that's what I
you need you need
can
to
you hear me?
you need to pray to God, bro. You need to be lucky.
Pray to God.
No, no, no. That's just a joke. But what I really hope to see for old projects, meme, especially the old meme projects, how they can make a comeback, is that number one, you got to ask yourself, do you have enough ammunition, right? Do you have enough money? Do you have enough tokens? If you have enough money, have enough tokens, I think that is cool. But if you don't have any of this, because you need the tokens to be listed, you need the tokens to get the market maker to work for you, right? Of course you need the money to market, right? So if you don't have all these things, what I would suggest is maybe you can switch your token, you know, relaunch it in a different manner, like a version 2 or version 3, in your case. I think that could be one way. But if you have, but of course, that's not a preferred way. You know, I would still prefer the project to be more CTO. so that you can remain independent and credible. So the other way for you to do it is to gather at least 500 active members, do all the tasks that I told you right in the beginning, whether you are going to get some native tokens from like a layer one meme core, for example, or you get some trading tokens from a Copax, for example. But these are just two examples. There's so many other projects out there. Just get as much money as you can during this period of time, market, and then find good spokesperson. All right, because I think Catcoin, you do not have a strong spokesperson. Get someone that is reliable, be the spokesperson, and then get things going. You might not do superly well, but at least you can remain your integrity, you can remain independent. I think that's a very important thing that a lot of these fake CTO projects are in the market. So work harder, bro. And I think the joke about pray to God, I think you still have to pray to God because make sure that you get some luck, man, bro. That's the most important, especially for Catcoin, brother.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, brother. I definitely do. Always appreciate your advice. And you know us, dude. We're not gonna stop grinding it out. We're gonna keep working, and I'll get more back on the grindstone. It's kind of hard working two jobs and doing everything in my life, but I make time and I do what I got to do. That's why I'm here on this space with you guys. And
I
we're
agree.
also going to the moon too, so things could look up differently. And we have Lady Rocket, who's, she's a nice spokesperson for us as well. She's always out and about, always talking about cats. But yeah, I'll definitely take it and then all that into consideration and apply it into the community. Like install it, just say, hey, let's get active. Try to route up the troops again because they're there. It's just so much in the market is going off while we're not.
Mhm.
So people have that mentality where it's like, oh, I got to hop into this one, hop into this one, hop into this one, but
Look,
they still hold the cats, right? But it's just to get that to come back, that vibe,
I
and I
think
appreciate.
I think that is really going to be very tough. Like I told another project. If you are very US centric, you know, try your very best to forget about this US market for a time being. Get some Asian, get if you want, you go find some Asian ambassador or work with some maybe some Turkish groups and so forth. I think you need to expand your network, to get things going because I've seen you talking, brother. You talk a lot of good sense, but by talking good sense, this does not relate or translate to more community members believing in you, right? You can get many nice chatting partners. They can chat with you the whole bloody day, but these are all waste of time. You know why? Because what you are trying to do is to rebuild. You're not going to find yourself a new girlfriend, right? Or a new boyfriend, for example. So what you should really, really do is to really hustle, to talk to the different groups, get yourself active in different groups, build new relationship, especially in the Asian space, and then hustle it out, man, bro. That is something that is really missing in many projects that I know, especially in the meme space. I don't want to mention other names, man, brother. So keep hustling, bro.
Of course, man, definitely, and thank you. I appreciate you guys, and thank you, Diane, for letting me come up here
Oh,
as well.
Diana is always very lovely. She's always open for collaboration. So if all of you, if you have not spoke to Diana before, have not followed her, please do so. She's very friendly.
Come up here.
All right. Diana is always very lovely. Okay, I heard my own voice. But okay, how about Baggy? Is it Baggy or get Badgy? Say hi.
Yes, it's Becky.
Okay,
Becky. Hey, Andy. Hey, Diana.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
thank
for
you
the
so much,
space.
guys. I guess that I'm yeah. Just a little bit. I have some trouble with the connection, but anyway, I can hear you. Maybe you will just hear me a little bit later. So thank you so much for the question, and thank you so much, Andy, for the answer. Tell me that you hear
sure.
me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Diana, you want to add me as your co-host just in case you get cut off, and then you can still come back again, just in case. Wow. Is the space dead? Hello.
No, no, I hear you, Andy. I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
Okay.
Yes, yes, I think it's a great idea. I just did it, and also I think we have a next, yeah, we have a Beiji who have the open mic. So let's go with the question. Meanwhile, I will try to fix my connection. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for letting us to speak in this big space. It's a real pleasure to be here with these amazing people like Andy, like Diana, and more. It's Andy. I don't know you effectively everything what you said. I felt all the words in our project, all the thing that you said about hustling, about working hard, about creating community. Uh, we do this kind of stuff, and I feel that it's possible to be a successful project if you do this kind of stuff. If you work hard, if you have people that believe in your project, and it's a real, you are, I think you are the single one that really said real stuffs about CTOs, who are a CTO, and it's real. So CTOs can be real, can be a successful project, and I really believe that CTOs can really change a little bit perspective of of crypto, of memes, because people believe in something, people believe in a meme, people believe in themselves, people want to grow in that project. And from my perspective, CTOs, and I hope in the future maybe big exchanges to appreciate more work, all what you said, like about work, about community that is around that project, and maybe to put a little bit more this, because from my perspective, crypto it's about community. All the crypto it's about community. People believe in Bitcoin because it's a big community that believe in Bitcoin, and and uh, uh, we really want to be like that, and to have people like you, Andy, that maybe can help us a little bit to understand how we start to make more things for the community, and to I sent to you a DM, man. Will be a real pleasure to maybe to speak each other a little bit in DM, to guide us a little bit, because we are very very, to say like, we have big dreams, but sometimes big dreams need to have a person that can guide you a little bit, a person that is real, and that can can give more value to the project. And my question is for you, Andy, is how can a project like us that is at 90K market cap, with uh, low budget, like all the budget that we had, we invest in our bots and in some tech in our community, for our community, and to reward community, how we find the ACR market, how we find community to start to believe in us, where?
Wow. Again, there's no standard answer to this, Reggie. What I should really advise you is, if you have a tight budget, you know, don't spend money on technology right now. If you are a meme coin, your first mission is to be fun, right? And if you are fun, you have community members chilling together with you. I think that is something really, really missing in your project, in my humble opinion, because I look at your profile. You have 918 followers. I assume that out of these 918, only about 200 of them are maybe active. So this is not good enough. So before you spend money on bots, tech, and so forth, spend it on the community. Spend it on the right people, spend it wisely, and then from there you can build a lot further. You are still early, man, bro. If you look at some of your other seniors, here like Charlie and gang, they have walked a long way, to where they are right now. So please make sure that you walk the right path and make sure that you hustle every day. If you see my profile, you can also join my community. Don't worry, I will not ask you for a single cent, but just be careful. There's a lot of fake Andys around, trying to sell you um, different trading causes, sure liquidated position strategies and so forth. So please, yeah, just swing by, say hi, no problem at all, right, Baggy?
Thank you, Andy, for these things. And the thing is, everything what we build now, it's for the community. Everything like we have like tipping bot where we tip people directly on our TG, people that are active, and we have a rank bot where people are active there and on rides they receive weekly airdrops from Baggy, and we have a game also on TG. Like we spend money for the community to be fun there and we want more. Like we have more idea. But yeah, we are less than 2 weeks, so I really appreciate Diana that put us here to for people to see us. So thank you for that. And Andy, again, you are amazing. Everything what you said, you give me a power, man. You give me, you can do it.
No, you can do
Thank
it.
you.
You can definitely do it. So don't worry about it. No one is gonna tell you you can't do it. All right. So keep doing that, man. How about I see Crypto B is here. Crypto B, bro, want to say some stuff? You have a
Hey,
question, bro? You
hey,
have a question,
Andy.
bro?
Yeah,
Hey.
I did have a question. Diana, thank you for bringing me up. We appreciate it. So my question is, for with our community, because we have been active. We just our main priority has just been building the community. Um, and one of the things we started to take Herbert's advice because he joined our space, and I was also speaking to him in DM. But we took his advice. Now we're shifting our main, like our focus over really building the Asian community, as far as and also Chinese investors. So the issue that we're having now is how do we go about actually finding like the legit, Asian, KOLs and things like that, because what we found is a lot of these people that we think have these like Chinese telegrams and stuff, like they're not even Chinese at all, and they're just pretty much scammers. So like how do we go about that and navigate, our way to that?
I well, I think number one is it really depends on who is recommending you to which group. For example, if you are talking to I think you mentioned about Herbert, right? Is it a friend of mine?
Yes, Herbert, yes.
Herbert, right? Yeah, okay. So if you are talking about him, then you should ask him where to go, right? Because is sometimes it's very strange, right? If you if you talk to an influencer, like my friend, you know, he should try to give you some good advice where to go, right? And not what to pay. You get what I mean? So for your end, what I really think should be like is that before you try to talk to the Chinese community, please have a Chinese moderator, please have some Chinese content, please make sure that your project is searchable in the Chinese search engine. If not, you'll just be wasting money, right? And then my other humble opinion or suggestion is that there's no need to talk to many of these influencers. You come out with your own plan, right? You come out with your own strategy. Because to be honest, a lot of these guys, some of them are my friends. They are fucking clueless as well. You know, what to do. You know, put it this way. You know, they are clueless. You know, I'm not saying that I know. I don't know, man, bro. You know, that's why I kept talking to all of you because I want to learn from you guys as well, right? But the main thing is there's no need to talk to too many. You know, you have to come up with your strategy first. If you are ready, a lot of this influencer or advisor will just come to your way. You know, and so many of them. You just need to. All you need to do is just to be active in some in you know in some posts. A lot of them will come to you. They say, hey, hi, I can help you with your community. You know, so many of them. Some of them have millions of followers. You know, not like my account. My account is I'm just a small fuck. You know, so please, you know, if you want to approach any of these influencer or KOL, somehow you need to have your own plan, and somehow if you want to reach out to the Asian market or the Chinese market, make sure that you have what I told you just now. You know, if you don't have all these things, you know, after talking to them, it's also going to be useless. You know, because they can't search you, they cannot verify, you don't speak the same language, you know, and then the worst part, if you are a real CTO, bro, you do not have enough tokens to incentivize all this Chinese community, right? So bear in mind, brother, you know.
Yeah, that's and that's been a that's been an issue for us because since we are CTO, we don't have like supply to allocate to some of these people that we already met with and asked for supply. But we were able to actually onboard a new team member, and she's actually pretty famous in Korea, but she's bilingual, so she can speak Mandarin, Korean, English. So I think that's going to help us out a lot, when we start having, growing our Chinese community and having her, be able to translate for us as well. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was just the question that I had. And as far as the topic today, I believe that the meme coin's biggest utility is, just this tokenization of communities, of people, and just getting behind something fun, and also being a means of alternative. To also like transact, in the real world with with things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
No problem,
Thank you
man.
so
No problem.
much.
We let's take one last question, and then Diana, shall we end the
Yeah,
the
let's go with
spaces
the
with one
last
last
question,
question?
if it's okay, because
Okay, I
it's
think we
already
have
almost 2 hours here,
Bitcoin
and
8.
I really
How's things
appreciate
going,
that
bro?
you're.
GM, Handy,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. Always good, man.
Always a pleasure to talk with you, and thank you very much, Diana, to put me online and in this space. Yes, Andy, my question is regarding the meme coin on the Bitcoin ecosystem. As for sure, the community is quite huge on Bitcoin. And so basically, you have, some very great meme coin like in the BRC20, like ORDI, or SRC20, like STEM, for example. And they are quite successful in Asia and as well in Europe. And so my question is, what do you think about the meme coin on Bitcoin? What are their future? And my second question is regarding the meme coin in general. Do you think they have a bright future in gaming, like sharing meme coin um, between meme coiners on games, or in
Sure.
DeFi and tokenization? What is your forecast as well for, for the meme coin industry in the future?
I think first of all, I'm also very early in for BRC20 tokens. to be honest. I know Reds people. I think during the bear run, I think I had more than 60x from Reds. But the thing with all this token is that is always in a period, because the BRC, to be honest, a lot of my friends in the BRC20 network, because the hype has died down, most of them have moved to different tokens, and the worst part about this, and I really want to point this out, is that BRC20 tokens, a lot of them are at the very beginning is driven by a lot of Chinese people, but I felt that the Chinese people are not very how should I say? I think they are not very open, with how they engage with the different community. They will just one day they will go to they will do a lot of this, and then after that they will stop, and then they are all gone. I just felt that this kind of model of doing community is is not too sustainable, and that's also one big reason why many people forget about this BRC20 inscription, or at least not as much as it was before, because there's a lot of other good tokens right now for people to invest. So my humble suggestion again is that they should work a lot harder to get the hype back, and to get more people believe in this whole inscription market. That's something that is really, really missing right now. Is that there are lesser people cheering, lesser people pushing. So I love to see that narrative go back up to its prime again. You know, and of course, Bitcoin network is a huge thing. I really hope to see that going. As for meme utility in games, I think that is really something that will work for successful or established meme coins. Meme coins. Um, if you have a successful meme coin, for example, if you're like a Doge or like a Shiba, for example, you definitely can build your gaming footprint, you know, a lot better than new projects that are trying to do games first. So I just want to end off the note to tell everybody that if you are a meme coin, it's always meme first, and the first thing is you got to be fun. You got to have a good community. That is 100% need to have, in order for you to succeed in this space. And maybe the one final thing is, you should always try to find the best connection that you can have, and just work with that one or two best connection. Because if you start to talk to many different influencers or KOL or advisor, it's just wasting your time, and you're also wasting their time. Because if they can do it so well, they will not be an influencer. They could be a billionaire, or maybe a project owner, right? And if you are a project, you think that they know what you're doing is wrong. You know the best, right? So you should try to make it more like an equal discussion, so that you can get the best benefit out from there. Don't waste time talking to 10, 20 people. There's no use. I'd rather you spend most of your time talking to your community, see how they can bring in more people to the space, how one people can bring 10 more people. That's the community spirit. you know so if you want, like I said, hop by to my Telegram channel. you know we could always have a chat in the main. Of course, say hi to Diana as well. She's always active on Twitter, and she's also very active on Instagram. Give her a follow, please. And
Yes, thank you so much.
he's always happy to meet everybody. And thanks, Diana. If you are still online, I think you're online, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Tell me if you hear me because I
Yeah,
think that
Diana,
no.
you want to end off with a few words?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay,
Thanks, bro.
okay. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for asking questions.
Hope
I don't
Diana
know,
couldn't
Andy,
hear
if,
me.
if you hear me. But yeah, I
Okay, but
just
don't worry. I think we have spoke for quite a while. 2 hours very soon. 5 minutes, 2 hours. Um, I just want to say it's always good to chat with all of you. Good to chat with Diana. You know, we have to. I have to end the session right now. And if you have anything, drop me a message. You know, my DMs are very full. I may not be able to reply you, but
okay, guys. Send me some reactions if you can hear me. I guess that yes.
I hear you.
Yeah, yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. So yeah, I want to say thank you for everyone for joining us today. It was really a great X space, and thanks so much, Andy, for such a lot of really interesting and useful information. Please leave your feedback because your feedback means a lot to me. Drop your thoughts in the comments, or write me a DM. Would you like to have any other guests, or have any other topic, or would you like to be the guest? So anything you want, and also if you need any help regarding some Binance services account, etc., also feel free to reach out to me. Thanks so much, Andy, one more time, because I think that we covered so much today about memes, starting from background, their potential, a lot of useful advices for projects. I really love it. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. And yeah, follow me, follow Andy, and also you can see my other accounts. I have Instagram, I have Binance Square, Binance Live, where we're starting to do lives on different topics. Also, if you want to join, please let me know. Thank you so much, thank you so much. Andy, you here, you can speak right now, right?
bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye, guys.
Bye. Talk
Have an
soon.
amazing weekend. Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye bye.